My name is Kirsten, and I'm a breast cancer survivor. A colleague of mine was very forthcoming about her journey of being diagnosed with breast cancer, which was happening about 7 months after I had my mammogram. And she was being very honest about it and telling us how she was feeling and how she found it. And I thought, I know I had a mammogram 7 months ago, but maybe I should go home and check, just because that's what they've always recommended that we do. And there it was, and I found a lump that was about 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. And I said, hey, I know this is probably nothing, I'm sure it's a cyst, but hey, I just wanted you guys to check it out because I'm a little paranoid. I have a colleague who was just diagnosed, and they said, we're just gonna take a look with an ultrasound because we're not completely sure. Pulled me into the ultrasound, and I remember the lady who was doing the ultrasound, her breathing changed all of a sudden in the middle of it. She started to have this labored breathing where she's like, and I'm like, oh no, this isn't right, because of course I don't have breast cancer. And all of a sudden she walked out and she came back in with 2 doctors, and then they said, we're pretty sure you have breast cancer. And I just thought, that can't be right, because I'm 41 and I just had my first mammogram. And I wasn't ever going to be that person who had breast cancer, because I'm not an obvious candidate. So of course that's not me. But it was. It turned out to be stage 2B, which means that it basically went from being undetectable in July to being as far as my lymph nodes, which is basically the last stop before it moves on to the rest of your system, in 7 months. And that's when I found out that in younger women it travels a lot faster. Not having hair is a little traumatic. Not having eyebrows is a little traumatic, because you realize how much of your sort of visual identity is connected to that. But then people talk to you without your eyebrows and without your hair, and they realize you're still there and you're still the same person, and your sense of humor hasn't gotten, eliminated by the chemo or your personality or whatever it is. But if I hadn't checked at all, I probably wouldn't even be here. I always thought the mammogram was a guarantee, and once you've had it and you've cleared it, you're solid until your next one, and you don't even have to check. But apparently you do.